Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler 2. So off camera, we're still in Wellgrove, if you notice. I'm getting a stupid Windows pop up. There's quite a bit of loot to be had here, so if you're willing to mug this guy, you can get a Soul Sucker and a Blood Sucker. So you get SP or HP based off the damage you deal. And if you... Actually, I think it is this guy. Nope, it's the one next to him. So by inquiring out of him, you'll get new armor, and if you inquire off of him, you'll get new weapons. So just to show you what else is up for grabs here, you can get Platinum Shields, 400 HP, but it's a little bit on the pricey side. Using a shield I got from upstairs, mugging, I gave to Temenos, I think it's Diamond Shield. It makes him immune to instant death. You can get Platinum Helm to further boost people's HP, and it's not too pricey relative to some of the weapons. The Platinum Mail you can see is quite a big increase on quite a few people. I'm looking at Particio in particular. Alliteration not really intended. So if you were to go this route, you can make him fairly bulky. I mean, getting close to 400 defense. Oswald, I threw everything on because I had him going around actually stealing the stuff. Could go for Starlight if you want to keep the SP pools going for some of the characters. It's like your discretion. For the most part, we're probably close to the point where we don't need to manage our SP as much as we used to. This one I could not rob or anything because she's level 9, or difficulty 9. So just to show, she has the Paladin Lance, which is actually obsolete, and the Knight Helm, which is obsolete, so by the time we're actually able to take her on, it literally will not matter anymore. But as for the weapons, you can buy the Giant's Blade. This is one of those weapons that's going to require the Blessing in Disguise. You can go for the Monster Bone Spear, another one, you need the accuracy. But you can get the Assassin Dagger, and if you look at Castti, that is a massive, massive damage increase. With literally no penalty. This is one of the best weapons probably for Throne because of her one move, I think it's the Thief Divine Skill scales off of speed. So anyone who's running the Thief job, this would be like a dream weapon for her. And then King of Beasts, anyone for bow, and notice how evasive this makes you. The only downside though, of course, is not too many people use bows. But the most important thing here is the Yggdrasil Staff. So I'm going to lose out on some of my physical attack if I give this to Temenos, but I get evasion. I lose out on a lot of my magic protection. It's just... my spells will be nightmares. So, we are going to splurge on this. We're going to give it to him, and then we're going to give the Psychic Staff over to Oswald. And hopefully it will protect him in the muggings to come. But anyway, if you notice from my team comp, we need to get money, so obviously I need to keep Particio in the group. But we're going to go knock out Castti 3, so off to the Brightlands we go. One small stop we can make before this is we can look and see if the night market is here. And we can go mug these suckers. You'd hope the monsters would know better by now. See, I can get some of the old cheap crap. Did you come here hoping to find something good too? Oh, I found something alright. So his stuff isn't impressive anymore by any means, but we're going to do this out of spite and just to show you what Oswald can do. He had some sort of comment there about the black market, but I just didn't care to read it.
Thinking time.
This poor guy will never survive. So, let's just keep throwing these out. I have the Beast Scarf, I think it is, on him. You can buy those in the Wellgrove store if you didn't see. They're 20,000 each.
Let me look.
The SP one isn't too bad, but this one leaves quite a bit to be desired, if you ask me. So it is possible I break him here, and that would not be ideal, because if anything, I'd want to break him now. By the way, I do have a spear that I can just start stabbing him with. It's just magic.
Calculations complete.
He's not worth the latent, in case you're wondering what my thinking process is.
I need a plan. Try again. I need a plan.
So pretend that connected. Oh no, I'm wounded.
Just a moment.
And there you go, you get your SP back too.
Now
So I'm going to defend here, so I go first.
feel my wrath. Indulge me. Study harder.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So that was just not a good mix for him, I'm afraid. Statistically, I should be able to get this right here. Seriously, that's a really bad spread. Man who evaluates potential purchases with a cold, suspicious eye. He sells things he buys here to his fellow soldiers, trying to profit for the far exceeds his army pay. Despite being reported as superiors many times, even being threatened with a discharge, he's always managed to buy his way out of trouble. Yeah, we gotta admire that kind of tenacity. I see what interesting offerings today. So he just has money stuff for us to get. Got a greedy look in your eyes.
I like my odds.
Okay, that's good. I don't have that one. Let's just fire off the barrage first. and see what
Indulge
we
me
get
for a moment. I need a plan.
I'm gonna start poking. Oh, we got lucky on the first try. Okay, his other weakness is light.
Thinking time.
So my magic and my
I need a plan.
magic defense are weakened here.
No. Calculations complete. Indulge
So keep in mind this is with my weakened magic.
I need a plan. Let me look at
2,800 left. In case you're wondering how I knew his final one was light, he used dark magic, and after the bottle connected, statistically it was really, really high that it was going to be that way.
I need a plan. And done. Feel my wrath. Indulge. I've gained valuable insight. Oh, worth it.
Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
There's a chance I could have it here.
This is ideal.
I need a good luck roll, otherwise I can finish him off with light next turn. Wow, that was a bad luck roll.
That's all. Where was
So I'm
I?
better off literally just firing this off again and getting nothing for it.
To work.
Come on, seriously, just roll the dice a little bit better tempos. Oh, now he throws out all the fireballs. Regulate this black market what this man pretends to be. He was actually just out for a stroll, and now when he noticed the gathering, went over to see what the hubbub was, then faked his way through the conversation until it was too late to admit the truth. He is not a merchant and has no idea what prices are reasonable, but can just drop by for the thrill of being treated as a savvy regular. So you can get the elemental robes here that I have Temnos wearing currently. But if you want to get the Apothecary, the second license, real early, this is where you get it from. You have to pay 2,000 leaves a pop for them, so you can't get it too early, but this is an option. We can get diffusing serum, but I really don't care. This I haven't seen before, so I will grab a few of these. And then the market changes every night, so you can get different people here. And that was the guy we mugged. So the rosary is what you combine with the blessing in disguise. I don't know if this one changes too. Not at those prices, in case you're wondering. So if you need soul stones, you can buy them here for the Cates, but you can see I am very well stocked in case we run into one. And then the various status ailments. So I've run into her before because I was stickers shocked at the 3,000 price. Looks like we actually got the same too. Yeah, that's the accessory shop. That's the armor shop. So I'm good to just be on my way. You know what, let's just warp. So, I'm not seeing any flickering on the map. There is someone here. Why don't you buy something? I'll sell it to you for cheap. Hey, he has the next royal family tree. I don't know if I commented on that before, but you might be able to find it somewhere else, too.
Oh. I like my odds. Now then.
That is for the guy who claims he's royalty. It's basically his proof that he's not full of crap. Even though he may seem like he's full of crap.
I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment. This wasn't in my calculations. Now then.
Just fill in the blanks for me. I got bad luck there. So we're gonna poke him with the spear until we break him and get our points up.
Thinking time. For aim. Now then.
Defend.
And done.
And he's probably not
Calculations complete. Indulge.
2 shots.
I've gained valuable insight. Worth.
Oh.
Todd,
Almost missed that. So we'll break him just for the sake of it.
where was I? Holding on. Eliminate the darkness. That's all. This isn't ideal. Oh dear. Holding on. Eliminate the darkness. Back to repent.
There's a chance I could have him here. Only 2.
Back. Oh dear. Where was I?
And we'll finish him off with light.
Holding on. Eliminate the darkness.
Temenos gets 50 SP back after every fight because of his massive pool. A ruffian of obscure origins took up residence in an empty house after finding no one around to stop him. Worse yet, he's been collecting the dead villagers' belongings and selling them off. How do we get into that house? Is it around this way? So this is where this will be Cassti's dungeon, I assume. Can't even get over there. Well, let's get the show on the road. After remembering that she was part of Air's Apothecaries, Castti follows Malaya's hints and arrives in Helix. What's she supposed to find here?
Helix. Something bad happened here. It seems deserted. Malaya, where are you?
I was a little curious if anything changed in there, but yeah. Let's just power forward.
Malaya.
You came, Castti.
What were you doing here?
You're asking the wrong question. You should instead be asking, what happened here? Does the word Santanejo mean anything to you? It was a flower of great importance to Air's Apothecaries.
Santanejo.
Good, Castti. It's finally time to remember. I'll even lend a hand.
Well, before we do this, let's actually talk. You need to remember, Castti. Remember the Santanejo blossoms. Castti now recalls searching for Santanejo blossoms with a number of Air's Apothecaries. This memory comes from a time when the band worked together to save people's lives.
Our story starts 2 years ago. It was a summer filled with the fragrance of green. The season of clouds and rain was right around the bend.
Am I going to die?
No, you're gonna live. Help is coming. Just hold on.
You're faster than expected.
How is he, Malaya?
In a great deal of pain, but lucid. I've patched him up as best I could. We were right to keep him here for observation.
Here, Lind. This should ease your suffering.
Pulse strong, breathing steady. Good.
Thanks. I'll be able to climb up and fix that darned roof for sure now.
Easy there, old-timer. Learn your limits.
You're not climbing anything. A leaky roof won't kill you, but recklessness will.
You worry about getting better. I'll worry about those repairs.
Castti, really? Carpentry isn't our vocation.
But that won't stop our mother hen here. She just can't resist clucking over her charges.
No teasing.
Oh, where's Trousseau?
Sorry I'm late. I had to see an unexpected patient.
Speak of the devil, dear.
Welcome back, Trousseau. Who was this patient?
Sally. She fainted, so I went to see what was wrong. I administered to her, and she seemed stable for the time being. Here, my notes. Though, I'm still concerned for her. I'd like to follow up on her soon.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
You care more about your patients than any other apothecary I've met, Trousseau.
That's the heart of what it means to be a healer. To extend a helping hand to all those in need. Castti's creed and words to live by. It was the force of her spirit that brought us all together.
That creed's what makes our orders special.
I appreciate the kind words, everyone. But no working yourselves into the ground. Let's all take a break, yes?
Okay, that was a little bit of a weird graphical thing. Hey, Cassie, got my hands on some snowdrops. They're powerful herbs that can staunch bleeding. In the language of flowers, they mean... well, let's inquire. An incredibly bright and gifted apothecary. She once saw Cassie's arrival, though this rivalry was gradually eroded by Cassie's genuine concern for her patients. She now stands beside Cassie as part of Air's Apothecaries.
Thank you.
I'd be bedridden without Malaya's medicine. An old man once plagued by lower back pain so bad he could never get out of bed, but thanks to Malaya's treatments, however, he's able to get around and go about his life without issue.
Thank you.
My son still hasn't found himself a partner. You wouldn't happen to be interested, would you, Castti? Woman who ran a farm alongside her husband until recently retiring and handing an operation over to her son. She became one of Cassie's regulars after Air's Apothecaries cured an illness that threatened to kill off her entire stable of livestock.
Thank you.
It happens every time I go outside, doesn't it? I don't know if this ranch would make it without Air's Apothecaries. A man running the farm his family bequeathed him. He was once obsessed with efficiency, but Randy and Elma convinced him to start thinking of creating an atmosphere of calm so as to not cause stress to his livestock.
Thank you.
I don't think we can actually get in there to go to the farm or anything. Nothing to report here, Chief. The cows and pigs are looking healthy. Andy's younger and far more dependable brother. Once grudgingly pulling Air's Apothecaries at Andy and Cassie's behest, he is now more active in the group than even Andy himself.
Randy.
My brother's insufferable. We feud as often as not. I only wish that knucklehead had as much brain as he did brawn. If he was as clever as Malaya...
He'd be a force indeed. Still, it was thanks to his verve that you're standing here, yes?
Yeah, guess I owe him for that. I suppose Andy's got at least one good quality, huh?
You two make a wonderful team.
I'm worried about Jaya. He seems a little under the weather. One with incredibly calming presence, she joined Air's Apothecaries upon witnessing Castti cure an entire family of a grave malady. She and Randy have pledged their lives to one another.
Randy was just teaching me how to look after Jaya here.
He was?
Uh-huh. Jaya's just such a sweetie, isn't that right?
It must be nice to be so loved, Jaya.
Oh, sorry, my mind was wandering. The young man tasked with looking after the village's horses. He's a diligent enough worker, though ever since Air's Apothecaries arrived, he's like as not to be found staring off into the distance. Seems to have the most difficulty focusing when Elma comes to examine the horses.
Thank you.
Mr. Trousseau is exaggerating. Sally took a little tumble, that's all. Sally's closest friend. He sees how much Sally hides her loneliness and wants to be there for her. He's constantly frustrated, however, by Sally treating him like a little brother.
Thank you.
I just tripped earlier. I'm fine now. A young girl who unexpectedly lost consciousness. Thankfully, her condition isn't serious, at least for the time being. She likes animals and wants to become a veterinarian. Currently, though, she puts on a brave face so as not to worry her hard-working mother.
That was very helpful.
My grandma taught me about the language of flowers. I can teach you too, Castti. For example, snowdrops represent an unbroken bond. The grandson of a noted plant expert in the village. He's now old enough to accompany his grandmother on her mountain treks, where she teaches about the various types of wild grasses and other natural wonders. He's also grown curious about medicines, the efficiency and uses of which Castti and Randy are happy to impart to him.
Thank you.
I found plenty of vegetables foraging today. I'm going to share them with everyone. Plant expert who often ventures in the mountains to pick vegetables and medicinal herbs. Share and share alike is her guiding philosophy, so she freely distributes what she gathers with the villagers and heirs of Apothecaries. She's really that much of a plant expert, just grow the suckers here.
Thank you.
Take the flowers out. Sad part is we have to go inside one more time at least. Is Sally doing alright? I've never seen her collapse like that before. Sally's mother, ever since her husband was killed in the war, she and Sally have lived on their own. She works a multitude of jobs in order to provide her daughter well into the future. The toil doesn't feel so bad when she reminds herself it's all for her daughter.
That was very helpful.
I want to know Sally's medical history, so I'm asking her mother more about it. A young member of Heirs Apothecaries with a fervent idealistic desire to save lives. 3 years ago, he joined the band after meeting Castti and company in Winterbloom. His boundless enthusiasm leads him to treat patients at all times, with little regard for his own need for sleep.
How so?
Right as rain, and playing up a storm. I was a fool for worrying over nothing.
There's no shame in feeling concern for a patient. In fact, I believe your empathy is your greatest strength.
Thank you. Well, guess I'll check up on some of our other patients.
Thank you, Castti. I'll be sure to get some rest. The village's elderly carpenter. Once upon a time, he helped construct New Delstis Theater, and he still feels as young as he did then. Alas, he's failed to fix a rather leaky roof ahead of the rainy season.
That was very helpful.
Except for the person whose roof is leaking. Go on, Chief. I can handle the old timer and the leaky roof, no problem. Randy's brash and headstrong older brother. He wanted to become a soldier before Castti taught him the value of life. It's unclear whether this lesson or his love for Castti is ultimately what led him to pursue a career in saving lives as opposed to taking them.
I was just about to head up to Lynn's roof, see what I could do.
Thanks for handling that for me, Andy.
No need for thanks. Leave the muscle work to me. I got the brawn for it.
You certainly do. Well, off with you then. That should about do it. Everyone seems to be doing well. Now to my last job for the day, sorting through all these patient notes.
Help!
Tem?
Who's shouting? What's all this ruckus about?
His face is as pale as a ghost. What happened, Tem?
It's Sally. She suddenly fainted. I yelled and yelled, but she wouldn't wake up.
Could you take me to her, Tem?
We'll all go.
Tad overkill if you ask me.
Let me take a look, Trousseau.
This swelling on her forehead. It wasn't there before.
Some catalyst must have exacerbated her injury after you left. There's no way you could have predicted this, Trousseau. We'll need medicine to reduce the swelling.
Wait, you don't mean Santanejo, do you?
Santanejo blossoms? Those flowers that grow on the summit of Mount Lithia?
That place is rife with monsters. It's too dangerous for anyone.
Hold it, Trousseau. Where are you off to?
Flower picking, I presume. Please don't. You'll just end up another patient. We have medicine that can help with her condition. It won't do much, but we should try it first and see.
But Santanejo blossoms are the only thing that can save her for certain. If she can be saved, I want to do it. With my own hands.
Wait, that's...
Malaya, you and the others use what salves you have on hand. Keep her stable until we return. Trousseau and I will go gather the blossoms we need.
Chief.
Hold it! There's caring for patients, and then there's risking your life. You can't...
No, Andy. I can, and I must. I share Trousseau's feelings. This child's life is on the line, and we must do all we can for her.
Those are the Chief's orders, Andy. We'll do everything we can to keep her alive, Castti. Just be safe out there.
Thank you, Malaya.
Chief! That's it! We can save her with this.
Stay strong, Trousseau. Drink this. It's bitter as sin, but it will refresh you.
Skybomb? You never fail to impress. How'd you know we'd need it?
I never leave home without it. You all push yourselves too hard.
Guess we do. By the way, why'd you support my decision back there?
It was your spirit that motivated me. That earnest desire to save a life. You showed empathy and kindness. As a fellow apothecary, it felt right to encourage that in you.
There you go again, with that mother hen routine. It is our purpose to extend a helping hand to all those in need. It was that creed, your creed, that brought me here. You changed my destiny. I became an apothecary to cure my sister's illness. A malady said to be incurable. I studied for years and years. And in the end, my efforts were for naught. I watched her die in front of my very eyes. Yet, on her deathbed, she said this to me. Though my life could not be saved, your hands are those of a healer. Help those in need.
Trousseau.
There. We have the blossoms we need. Let's take them to Sally, Chief. She's waiting for us to heal her.
And so we return safely to Sally's side, the Santinejo blossoms in hand. We saved her life that day. Santinejo. Trousseau and I collected those flowers together. He was the gentlest of us all, and the purest of heart.
Yeah, that's right. Too pure by half. It's what made it easier for the darkness to find a hold. And stain it with evil.
What?
Search your memories, Castti. You're almost there.
Where are you going, Malaya?
The town square. Come find me when you're ready.
I know it's hard, Cassie, but you're almost there. Castti and Trousseau once embodied the creed of Ares Apothecaries, extending a helping hand to all in need, with the help of the Centenario blossoms, but that was before Trousseau changed.
That was a long trip.
Long, yes, but productive. We saved a lot of lives.
And now, I'm happy to save my sore feet. Oh, I can't wait to dive into bed.
You were a trooper too, Jaya.
I hope Trousseau had some time to relax while we were gone.
There's our mother hen at it again, clucking over her chicks.
Oh, stop teasing already. It's darker than it usually is at this time of day. I can barely see.
Whoa! Easy there, Jaya.
Oh no! The animals!
Chief, I'll see to them.
Something's wrong. We should hurry to the village.
The healers are back! Help! Help us!
It can't be. Sally! Tim! No pulse.
What?
The hell's going on here? What happened?
Sally and Tem went out to play, but never returned. The whole village went out despite the rain to search for them. We eventually found them behind the mountain. But by then, there wasn't any hope left for them.
Trousseau was here, wasn't he? Why didn't he help them?
We went to the House of Healing, but no one was there.
Trousseau was gone? But where did he go?
Black swelling all over both children's bodies. Signs that both coughed up blood. Their blood is black.
Black blood?
This must be some sort of poison. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, Apothecary? I'm not feeling so great either. And the same goes for a lot of us. My body won't stop shaking.
Signs of paralysis setting in. Castti, what's going on?
Black blood. Andy, Malaya. Quickly, they'll need help breathing. I couldn't save them. Not one.
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
Chief!
The whole town's dead. Bodies are everywhere.
We need to stay calm and go over what we know. The first to fall sick were Sally and Tim. After that, everyone who went out looking for them fell one after the other. What sort of poison could do this?
Wait. Black swelling and blood, I know those symptoms.
The puddles, the water, the color is all wrong.
Randy, you're on. That black bruising.
Huh?
You too, Andy.
Damn it. Now whatever it is, we've got it too.
The rain. It's purple? Everyone, your coats. Quickly. It's the rain. There's some scourge in it that's causing the sickness.
Look, over there.
A wildfire?
No, trees don't burn like that.
Then what's causing that smoke?
I don't know, but I have a hunch. Whatever evil infects this rain, that smoke is the cause. It's spreading poison into the air to rain down upon us.
What do we do, Castti?
If we do nothing, this pestilence will only spread further. If we are to save anyone, we need to stop that smoke. There's no one else who can help. It's up to us.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Andy and Randy, you're with us.
Got it.
Elma, you stay here. Help anyone you can.
Let's move.
So it says there's monsters, but we don't really have a group to fight with. Cassie doesn't have armor or anything, so I'm predicting it's safe to travel. Until now.
That's right. We climbed that mountain to find answers. We needed to know what caused the rain that stole the villagers' lives. But I can't remember anything after that. I need to remember.
Just want to make sure there aren't any treasure chests back here that we may miss out because they toss us that far forward. Payout here isn't really that great. Hopefully we'll get something better as we go in deeper. That was a pair of mushroom men, very easy to break and very valuable. I was able to collect 1100 off each of them. Is that the bridge we have to break? That was a pair of blue bulls, worth 400 EXP. What have we over here? Bats. They weren't really good for anything other than JP, although they're really high in that regard. Pomegranate? I didn't even see what size. That was the bulls again. Those were the bats. They got one rounded. What does the elemental ward do exactly? Just a bunch of defense. Basically luminescence and then ice from Oswald, GG, no re. That one was just a hodgepodge of enemies that was ultimately worth nothing, believe it or not. That helps. We're over 100,000 again. But yeah, this place is a level up heaven if you can consistently run into those bulls. I think it's like 7 fights to level up even Castti at 37. Stupid bats dealt some damage before I could pick them off.
It can't be.
Dead. They're all dead. 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 Rain! Storm! Keep on pouring! Hello there, Chief. Welcome home. It's a shame to see you here. I tried so hard to pick a time when everyone was absent. But you always rush to help those in need, don't you, Chief?
Trousseau, you're the cause of all of this?
Explain yourself, now!
The smoke? I'm burning a special sort of poison. It'll rise up and up, turn into clouds, then rain on down. These are tears, friends. The tears of those suffering in this world.
What are you saying?
Do you understand what you're doing?
Of course, Chief. I'm following our precepts to their logical end. Extending a helping hand to all in need. Isn't that right? This rain brings salvation.
Trousseau, Sally and Tem are dead.
I know. I killed them. Oh, dear me. Our precious children are missing. Who cares if we get soaked? We must find them.
This can't be true.
You used the children to lure the villagers out into the rain? Why? You risked your life to save Sally once.
I did. I was a fool who hadn't yet realized the truth.
What truth? Didn't you say you want to ease people's suffering? Save them with your own hands?
Come now, Chief. What do you think suffering is, Existence. Do you remember the man we met during that relief mission oh so long ago? He opened my eyes. I see it all so clearly now. He showed me the truth of this twisted world. We live on a vast graveyard of decay, maggots glutting on rotting flesh. Chief, you don't look so well. Poison finally taking its toll, yes? No need to fret. I'll save you from your suffering. I'll save all of you. You should thank me for the courtesy.
No, you're wrong. An apothecary's hands are not meant to take life away. And yours were the gentlest hands of all, Trousseau.
Castti!
Open your eyes! This isn't like you! This isn't who you are!
Castti, forget it! He's beyond hope. Get a hold of yourself. We need to retreat. Return to the village.
put out this fire?
Doesn't look like it'll be easy to douse. He's likely got enough phosphol to burn for days. The logical thing would be to run, to save who we can save. There may still be some left alive.
Why, Trousseau?
Castti!
There, Chief. No regrets now. I'll extend my hand to all those you can no longer save. In fact, it's time for me to be on my way. There's to be a coronation in Timberain, a kingdom far to the west. I hear so many will be gathered there to see it. So very, very many people. They won't be expecting me to rain on their parade.
No. Don't. Trousseau!
You monster! Randy!
Yeah.
Malaya, get the chief to safety.
Andy! Randy!
I got one last lesson for you, Trousseau. This is what it means to extend a helping hand, no matter what it takes.
No! No!
What a shame. The fire's out. Oh well. I'd just about finished with this place anyway. My poison spreads through the air too, you know. It'll find you no matter where you hide. My dearest colleagues, I bid you farewell.
The smoke stopped, but the rain doesn't look like it'll let up anytime soon.
Malaya.
Castti, hang in there. Castti. Castti! No, I won't let you die! Hold on, just a little longer. Snowdrops. Swallow these petals, Castti. That should allow you to fight back against Trousseau's poison. If I could only find a way to turn these flowers into a more potent brew. Damn my inexperience! Come on, Castti. Someone. Is anyone there? Delma, where are you? Someone help. I know that, Winnie. Oma gave her life to save you. She was truly a kind soul. I missed you, Jaya. Oh, you're weak. You've avoided the rain, but the poison's in the air as well. We need to get out of here. Please lend me your strength, Jaya. The rain clouds are blowing off towards the mountains. We should head the other way. I must save Castti. I can't afford to focus on anything else. Live, Castti. Live.
Leia.
Castti. You have the power to save lives more than any other. That's why you have to live. Here, take this flower.
It's a snowdrop.
A rare flower. With the power to cure the black blood. I'll store it in your satchel for you. You are our only hope of saving people from this foul rain. If anyone can create a cure, it's you. It's up to you now. Live, Castti. There's someone you have to save. Just you and me now, Jaya. Let's see her off. Oh my gosh, Chief. So, you've remembered everything.
Malaya. You're no longer in this world, are you?
That's right. I'm just fragments of your memories. A phantasm. A dream.
Just a memory.
That's why I can only tell you things you already know. But now, at last, that job is done.
Malaya, you and the others saved my life. Now it's my turn. I swear to you, I will stop Trousseau.
I believe in you, Castti.
Goodbye, Malaya.
It's all come crashing back to Castti. Joyous days spent with dear friends and the horrible tragedy that befell them. The murderous Trousseau has revealed where he will strike next. Timberain. That's where his reign will fall. Her purpose clear. Castti puts the ruined village behind her. She must stop her former colleague before he commits yet another heinous crime. Castti the Apothecary, Chapter 3, End. They at least gave us one dungeon, so this is probably on the higher list of chapters, I think. So, sadly, there's no grave over there for Jaya and what's-her-face. Where are we? Oh, man. So, I do want to explore Mount Lithia a little bit more, but before we do that, let's tackle the journal. Plus for the banter. And this one's really short. Yipe. Yeah, the only thing I'd say I don't like about this chapter is just the lack of a boss for us to fight. Are you alright, Castti? You're pale as a ghost. Sorry, it's nothing. I know what I need to do now. All that's left is to take that first step and do it. That first step? Your phrasing belies your state of mind. In short, you are standing still, hesitant, yes? If something worries you, don't keep it bottled up. I'm here to help. I am a cleric, after all, a shepherd to my flock. Temenos, thank you. Castti? There is a cast to your face I have never seen before. Your memories have returned. At the very least, I remembered what it is I need to do next. I am happy for you. Know that I have no intention of prying into your past. Yet I would remind you that I am by your side here and now. You are my friend. Let us face the future together. Thank you. The company will be appreciated. So I am going to warp over here, and then we're going to look at the map, because Timberain I haven't been to yet. I think Gravel is like the northernmost city in the game, at the end of that peninsula. Somewhere up here. Probably like right there, I'd say. Timberain is the westmost? So we still have to tackle those down there, but notice this is a level 45 area, so we have quite a bit of grinding to go before we're ready for that one. But we're starting to run out of Chapter 3s, I'm afraid. So you can see Throne, Oswald. Oswald's is actually like level appropriate. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we may be making our way to Stormhill next, just to get Temenos and Ochette out of the way. Like, we have a lot of catching up to do with Ochette. So yeah, I'm gonna look around off camera and stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.